So this morning, when we were sleeping, we made this declaration of if we turn up dead,
Or
then
gone,
it's not us committing suicide or whatever.
Right.
So we were sleeping. We wake up. We're being mellow. I go out. I take a leak. You know why? I take a leak in a public fucking park and ride because there used to be trash cans here. They took all the trash cans. There's no restroom around, and we're not going. I'm a dude, and I'm gonna go fucking pee in a bush because that's how dudes do it in the morning. A little off topic, but this sounds like, oh yeah, well already the signs are there. Well, the signs are there because we are surviving in an environment we were forced to be in.
Nobody comes,
So
just helps.
We're here. I go out, take a leak, come back in, and all of a sudden, tap, tap, tap. Nobody ever knocks on this car. Nobody.
They know better.
They do. And
except cops.
Yeah, except for cops. So I go, who is it?
I said,
nobody. She said it. I said it, and fucking loud. Yeah. We were loud. They knew. And nobody answered. So I get out, and there's fucking Jason Havelka. He's the fucking ringleader and so-called homeless liaison, and he's got a bunch of other guys. This is right after I've opened my fucking eyes, and he wants to swarm us with dudes. There was a purpose to this. They got wind or something of this video
because they killed us.
And they are trying to clean it up to make it out like they are offering services and they're gonna help us.
Yeah,
and they're doing this public show that's this, oh, you see, and I'm sure there was someone in the background videoing and saying,
oh, if Velka had his uniform on, he had his camera on.
Oh, yeah, body cam. He was showing, he was
trying to help us.
Oh, yeah.
Referrals.
Yeah, he's a lying fucker.
I asked all of them, can you get us off the street right now, today, this minute, or at least by the end of the day, which they did when they talked us into this madness last year. They said no. It's not within my power. Well, you know what? This is the richest county in the state. You guys just can't. They came to show that they're trying to help the homeless. They're not trying to help the homeless. They came to take a tally, ask personal questions, and leave.
Make an assessment,
and we won't buy it because they've done nothing but attack us. The minute Brian got out of the car, they flanked us, trying to make sure that
there's dudes over there trying to do this fucking little move about while I talk to Havelka, these wannabe cops, and then they're gonna go circle around. Motherfucker, don't try to be getting around me. I don't give a fuck if you're a cop or you whatever. Don't try to sneak up behind me, you piece of shit. You like to get a mule kick to the fucking head.
Our friends, the people they brought were the same people that fucked us last year. They fucked us over. And we had conversations with them. It was like, well, I gave you a referral to continue on my care. Well, excuse me. You told me we were banned from every time we call a county agency in Ventura County, they never answer their phone, and they will never call back if they know it's us. The minute they know it's us, they hang up the phone. We have tried being sneaky and saying, oh, no, my name is Jane, and they call back and they find out it's us because we're trying to get answers. They hang up saying that we're abusive. We are not the abusive ones. They wanted to come and clean up their act and show that they're trying to help. I gave you a referral. You should show up for yourself. We do. If you guys can't help us, then leave us the fuck alone. I don't know what nonprofits have to do with the federal money that you guys are getting to put us up in housing, but we can't do it ourselves. I'm blind. I have breast cancer. I don't need this shit. That was nothing but an attack on us this morning, a surprise attack, because he has our phone numbers. He could call us. Havelka could call us and say, hey, we're coming by with some Salvation Army liaison and some one-stop liaison.
If
who
you
are
don't want to
nonprofit.
set up suspicion, oh, someone's calling.
Do what you have. Do what you do.
Then why would you surprise somebody first thing in the morning?
Yeah, surprise us and then start saying that you guys are the good guys and we are the crazy, drug-addicted, out-of-control homeless people when we don't bother anybody else. You guys come to us all the time. And I know for a fact you can get us off the street today because you did it last year when you came and talked us into it. You said, here, we'll get you guys off the street. We'll help you. We'll help you. 2 weeks later, he has a heart attack, has heart surgery. I'm left by myself. I'm calling the numbers. I'm calling Havelka. That fucking great guy that helps all the homeless. A liar. He's a liar. And I'm blind. I'm still blind. And he's in the hospital. I'm calling for help from him and my so-called social worker. Not a fucking word. I'm left on my own, not knowing anybody in this hotel, not knowing nothing. No money, no nothing. For 5 days until he got out of the hospital. Yeah, he helps. And then come and surprise us to kick us out after we were in writing told that my hotel voucher was good for another month. Liars. Don Heinzman from the Salvation Army in Ventura County, don't believe a word he says because he comes up and says, I want to help you. And all we've heard all year since we were back on the street was, well, you got to raise your income. Go on the app next door and beg for a hotel room for the night.
The very people that Havelka brought today to talk to us were the same people that said, they won't work with you because
they said that we were banned.
We were banned because I did something supposedly I offended them, and that's why they won't work with us. So now all of a sudden they will, but they're gonna so it's just this. Oh yeah, because they're not really as government. They're not really allowed to say no.
They're not allowed to say no, but yet. They have turned all the churches that used to give us a room once a year away from us. They mentioned Havelka by name. So, and he stands out there. And he stands out there and says, no, I never talked to them. That's a lie. He never talked to those people. He's called Lutheran Social Services. We can't even get a PO. Yeah, we can't even get a free PO box from them to get our mail because Havelka talked to them.
When all the rest of the people, homeless people up there, go get showers and get meals and everything, we can't.
We can't even. We're not even allowed there because Havelka and Raphael got together and called all of them. That's what we were told. Not by Havelka or Raphael, but the churches who should not turn away anybody.
And what this is about is they're about to open this fucking fancy ass hotel thing over there pretty soon, right there on the other side of the parking lot. And they don't want the unsightly homeless people, especially those 2 white old people that are just cantankerous and mean.
Cancer. Yeah. But they want to come and help us. That is the most terrifying words I've ever heard. And he said that today. He comes up, we want to help you. Help us into our graves because they are killing us with the stress and the attacks. That was nothing but an attack on us this morning. And for
it was a show.
It was a show for them to show what good guys, and they're out there trying to help us.
And now Havelka could say, see, I told you, these people are impossible.
Yeah, they won't listen to nothing. Well, when you've been lied to by the same people for over a year and a half and then fucked over by them again and again and again, and they come up acting like they've done something for you, he's given us a referral, and that referral went nowhere.
The last 2 times we saw groups of men swarming us in the vehicle. They, on private property with no warrant, no calls for service, no probable cause.
Just pretending. Do you need help?
Arrested me both times.
Digging in my side of the car without how do you do?
Drug her out of the car, tossed our car up illegally.
Drug me out of the car. A blind old woman.
No
handcuffed for no reason. Handcuffed, drug actually pulled out from over there.
A blind woman elderly with breast cancer.
And they're going to drag two guys for no reason.
Two burly dudes got to drag her out of the vehicle.
So don't tell me we're not going to disappear.
Besides the disability thing, besides the elder abuse, when is it that men are supposed to be putting their hands, male cops are supposed to be physically putting their hands on females? I thought they would be combative or whatever, or you would have a female cop.
I was just trying to hold on to the seat so they didn't hurt me.
No, she was in our vehicle.
I was inside
and
the
they
vehicle.
Pulled her out of our vehicle.
Keys out of his pocket.
And put handcuffs on her.
Yeah, and put torture cuffs on me. And then just left after they destroyed the inside of the car.
Why would we trust this morning when they come to surround us and
no warning?
No warning.
Havelka,
we've had conversation before. Yeah. He knows how to get a hold of us. He could have given us, hey man, we're going to be there in a few minutes or whatever.
Yeah,
nothing.
And then to have a non-medical person walk around saying he's going to check you out and take your medical information. Fuck that. That was Boyd. The only time I've ever met Boyd was for him to come over and threaten us. And how nonprofits can come with a cop to fucking try to bully us into telling him information, or they want to help us. They don't want to help us. They want us either in jail, in mental institutions, or
wrap this
dead.
Up.
So don't believe a word. They're not your friends, and anybody from
don't believe the hype.
No government official out here in California is there to help you. They're there to line their own pockets and make themselves look like good guys and make us look like crazy assholes. As traumatic as they have, I have PTSD because these people won't leave us alone. I am a nervous wreck. I can't see. I'm blind, so I can't even tell when there's an attack.
Okay, I'm wrapping it up.
Anyway, don't believe them. Money does not get to us. Nothing gets to us. We can't even go get a free meal because of them. They have just... if they give us referrals, I want to know how come we're banned, and when we go to a referral they give us, they won't talk to us.
Cut.